Alrighty. Yeah, well, not to the Hunt's Master, of course, I mean to Finn. To the one who should have hunted.
Stranger.
To the sick person.
Inquisitor.
Here we go.
Here, an offering for your father. From you.
Inquisitor, I can't.
Consider my gift to the Hold a gift to you. Though perhaps don't spread that around.
But the Huntmaster...
Said he'd accept an offering from the hand that gave it.
I don't know what to say.
Say the words he would want. Fly to the lady in peace and come back soon.
Thank you.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
I think we did a good deed. And hey, we didn't even get disapproval from Cassandra. Yeah, now let's go back to the Boreal Rite woman. Yeah, it happened and the fans and of Mass Effect were not happy about it by release and they had to better it with an extended cut. At least they did something like that. Maybe I should look at where I'm going, not only at the chat. Is it down here? Nope. I think one level below. The galaxy is ruined, civilizations destroyed, gate travel impossible. The question is just in which way you want to destroy it. Ugh. I just heard that there's a, but I told you that before, I think, that there's a mod which kind of changes the ending.
Our guests are welcome,
which is quite popular.
so long as their weapons stay sheathed.
Where do I have to go? I'm confused. And I still forgot to use barrier. Great, Ethan. Yo. What? What are you doing? Excuse me, can I disturb you while you're impaling yourself? Anyway.
I'm told our Huntmaster prepares an offering from Finn Coldenson. Nothing more's been said. I will only thank you for paying hospitality to an invalid. I must complete the preparations. A strange turn of events may not make Colden's journey any easier. The gods measure both outcome and the actions, or deceptions, behind it.
I should be off.
We didn't really deceive, did we? We just helped someone out who was in need. Glitching in the wall. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the animations in this DLC seem to be a bit wonky. Okay, what I now want to know is, did we get the last point of approval? We did! We got the last point of approval, but now we have to impress the Hold. How do we impress the Hold? The game doesn't tell us. I guess maybe let's do that later. So let's ask about Sigrid.
Greetings, stranger.
Hello there. Can we maybe do this climbing contest? They seem to be impressed by that, right?
Dressed like that.
I'm definitely gonna put Mass Effect on the list of games to play. Once I finish 2 of the current games. Might think about that.
The new thatching is good. Fine work.
Can we maybe ask the shaman about Sigrid? That doesn't seem to be like the worst idea, right?
Be welcome.
Haha, we can ask him.
I met a mage in the woods who said she used to be an augur's apprentice.
Sigrid Goldsdotten. She left the hold when I told her she must release her teacher.
Aren't you her teacher?
She might have heeded me if I were. Or perhaps not.
What does
It's
release
time
mean?
the spirit in her was free.
She's an abomination?
Every mage in the hold is made one with the gods until they're strong enough. I thought Sigrid strong enough. Exile was her own notion.
But she didn't really seem like an abomination, right? Didn't really seem like possessed by a demon. Huh.
Why did Sigrid go into exile?
Sigrid built an altar by the shore for her rite of thanksgiving, a ritual to part her from her teacher. Sigrid claims her offering was spurned by the gods. The spirit remains with her, and she's taken to exile.
Let's see if we can help her, but it doesn't really sound like that, right? I know it's an older game. You might also consider playing KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, right? I never looked into that. I might look into that. I gotta say, I'm not too much into like really old games, but I'm definitely going to look at it.
I should be off.
Farewell.
The new thatching is good. Fine work.
I think I might also be in the mood to play some Persona, because I think what I heard about it is also quite nice. And I've played just the base game, and they released like an upgraded version of the game with new content and everything quite some while ago. Investigate the ritual side. Let's go there. There are way too many good games to play. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic as a predecessor to Dragon Age and Mass Effect. Oh, so it's even older than Dragon Age Origins? Oh. I will look at it. Of course, I do have to say I heard good things about the game from quite a few people.
Why do they dress like that?
Excuse me. Of course, it's fancy. I mean, just looking at my current what to play next list, there are so many games on there. So many games, so little time. It also seems very dangerous to just let a spirit possess you. Wait. We have things in multiple directions? I think so, right? I'm very confused. Okay, should we just go down a little bit?
This is the place the Augur said that mage, Sigrid, tried and failed to release her spirit. It looks like the tools for her ritual are still here.
Looks like Rage Demon or something other vile things.
The grass is trampled down here. A fight?
I do not think so. There are tracks. It was likely a heart.
Probably not important then. Scorch marks. Left by some kind of interrupted spell. Perhaps the ritual was never completed.
Did she maybe want to keep the spirit? Huh? There's something here. Is that a potion?
Vial of lyrium.
If you don't know what you're doing, it takes a lot of energy to banish a spirit.
Then why is the vial still full?
Yeah, they just didn't complete the ritual. But why?
A skinned bird and a bundle of incense.
Offerings for this mage's ritual. Why are they still here?
Good question.
Yeah, she probably just decided against doing the ritual, right? But the question is why? Cause I mean, when we met her, she didn't seem to be like possessed, right? Not like the scout we found, for example. Okay, we're going to try it out. Barrier. And jump. Oh, nice. Thanks again, Siberia. Could have thought about that. I don't know. It was kind of like I kind of assumed the barrier wouldn't help against falling damage. That was a wrong assumption. Knights of the Old Republic was 2003 and Knights of the Old Republic 2 was 2004. Oh boy. I was very young back then. Hello, secret.
You returned.
That I did.
The Augur told me why you're here.
That Chatterjay. What business is it of his to tell that to a lowlander?
I mean, most of the things we actually found out were at the ritual site, right?
About the ritual you were performing, Sigrid.
I had to burn a proper offering, then let my guiding spirit free. I made the offering, the gods did not accept.
Even the kids.
I found a bird and incense by the altar. They weren't burnt at all.
Oh, was she afraid to do it?
I brought more than I needed. When I fled, I left everything.
Yeah, lie.
You would have needed to take the lyrium at the start of the ritual, not the end.
Aye. And so?
The vial I found was full.
Do you accuse me, stranger?
Yes.
I'd just like to help another mage, if you need it.
Will you understand? I hear lowlander mages see the gods differently. I made no offering. I prepared. I began the spell to release the spirit here with me.
And?
I could not do it. I have no close companions in the hold, no kin. I cannot lose my only friend.
Oh. But I don't think that's healthy to have a spirit/demon as your only friend, my friends.
You're friends with this spirit?
It has taught me with patience and kindness since I was a child. Frightened of the fire I could suddenly call down.
It loves you too. It will stay if you want it.
I know. But I was oath sworn to release it when the time came. I do not want to lose the one who loves me.
Ooh, I mean, then again, having spirits by your side for like, I don't know, 10 years or more? Kinda sad.
So how does your teacher feel about this? Does it... well, he want to stay?
He would, if I asked. The gods that teach the spirit touched are kind. I think the Augur knew. All this time, he knew I never cast the ritual. It is not right to stay in pity. I will confess to him.
We could actually try to recruit her. Is it hypocritical to take her with the spirits but condemn the scout? But I mean, the scout clearly had a demon, right? And clearly wasn't in control anymore at the end.
The Inquisition could use a mage with a unique perspective. You and your spirit certainly qualify.
You want me to pledge my staff to your Inquisition? Even bound to a spirit?
Your people consider it a gift. I'm sure you can handle yourself.
It's good to have a home where you can feel yourself.
Inquisitor. She is an abomination.
It must be punishment from the gods to serve a lowlander for my oath breaking. It fits my shame. I'll
Great.
find your camps and join
Thank you. One was possessed, this one is just a laugh of a demon. Is it a demon though? Or is it a spirit? I mean, then again, where to draw the line? But I mean, also, Cole seemed positive about their relationship. I don't like that you see working for us as a punishment though. Thanks. Okay, let's go for this shard here. And yeah. Okay, barrier again, and jump.
A little bird tells me you might be up for the Sunburst throne, Cassandra.
I suppose you'd prefer to see a man in the position.
You'd certainly be a first step towards that.
That will be less amusing should it actually come to pass.
Wow.
You'd be mad to consider it. Can you imagine the target it would place on you?
I don't want to think about that right now.
Oh, is Doran actually concerned for Cassandra? In a mocking way. Did we do this Astrarium? I think we did. So let's just jump here.
Now if you need a break.
I'm all right, thanks.
Let's run away from the Inquisition officer. Requisition. Inquisition, requisition, all the same. Oh hey, thank you, cool. Nothing wrong with loving a spirit or demon. Had a character who had a half-fiend baby. So that's how you get tieflings.
How's it coming? Making progress.
And I mean, I remember some of you in the chat admiring the Desire demons especially, right? Let's hope the spiders are not noticing us. I'm afraid the shard is another level above. But hey, we can go here. It seems incredibly steep, but hey, we don't care. Here. Kind of a little bit floating, right? Okay. Let's take care of the beasts. So we can do those. Here we have the last Astrarium, and here we have the last shard. Oops. I didn't want to open the console. Yeah, I know. What did I even press? I don't know which button I pressed. Can I just close you again? Was it this one? Close? Unknown console command. What the heck? Yeah. Why? It's interestingly none of the buttons on the left side. And I thought I kind of pressed a button on the left side. Is it like multiple ones? Oh boy. Aha. I don't know what I pressed. I just pressed like multiple buttons at the same time. But hey, it worked. Great. Anyway. If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. First rule of science. Right? Right. Anyway, back to the adventure. I don't know what kind of quests we're getting here. There's so many new quests we're getting. Press the... Yeah, I don't know. Wiggly line key to turn the console off. But it wasn't that. It's not that button, actually. Yeah. Anyway.
Not to disparage the enlightened Baron, but I didn't think these would actually work.
You also look kind of distressed, my guy.
Herb wards. Those could assist the soldiers. I take it you've met Baron de Mortizan?
And you are?
Dunwich, your worship. The Master's scribe.
De Mortizan said you were dead.
I'm merely late, sir. I was not to return until I'd gathered evidence on the Nox Mortar.
For the... I just wanted to ask, for the what?
You're gathering evidence on a...
The Nox Mortar. I was to set out apparatus for gathering information on the beast. Retrieving it proved difficult. Gurguts. If you're out here anyway, your worship, I can inform you that the Baron's pockets are deep. He would no doubt appreciate any efforts made on his behalf.
Nox Mortar? What even is that?
What is the Nox Mortar exactly?
A skulking beast the Master believes lies somewhere in the basin.
That's not very specific.
I'm afraid specificity eludes us, sir. Officially, the beast remains undiscovered and unwitnessed.
Great.
I should be going.
Very good, sir.
It's a hoax. Ah, Nox Mortar. I was just like, I wouldn't even know how to write it down. Kind of D&D moment, when you get like a name and you're like this? And the DM is like, nope, not at all. Do we have a marker for that? Oh, we actually have. Neat. Yeah, I think we're just going to play some more wards first. Fighting off some spiders, placing some wards. But I think there's more to do still in the Prospect Basin than I actually expected. I know the console key on Skyrim is the roof key, and I use it from time to time. I know, I think it's the same in Dragon Age 2, but at least here it didn't work. I don't know. The console is closed, we don't have to worry about that. Ah, now it worked. Now it actually is that one. Weird. Because I definitely tried that. Ah, come on, place the herb. Gosh, what kind of spider nest did we stumble into? And the spider here is running away. Can we just ignore the spider, Cassandra? Please. We don't have to pick every fight. Oh, well, maybe we do. Yeah. I can't even see an enemy, but hey, if you want to fight it... who am I to say no? I guess they don't even need my help in spider hunting. Oh gosh, imagine swimming spiders. I know they are water spiders, but ew. I don't want to think about them.
Make her take you.
Really? So, just 2 more wards to go. And... I don't know. Maybe we should have packed some, I don't know, insect, spider, repellent spray. If there is something like that in Dragon Age. And if there isn't, we have to develop something. I think this landmark is above us. Do I care enough to climb up there? Nah. Let's do that. It would be kind of funny if setting up Dragon Age Origins actually works now to kind of finish the trilogy with the first game. Yeah. Okay, we do have one last here. I would say we walk to the shard, then go here, because I think there might be a path to the Astrarium. And then we can play the last ward. Kind of the opposite of a lore. Oh no. I think we have to climb that thing here. How about we just don't mess with the fight? Trying to eat this small creature. Was it a nug? I don't think so. Can I jump up here? Yep. I guess not. We just need like a climbing... just some climbing equipment. Seriously. I mean, I would have said we already walked up like steeper walls. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't be as impatient and just look for other ways first. Come on, the last astrarium probably in the game. No, that doesn't look too complicated. Here we are 3. Up here. Down to the corner to this one, I think. Here we go. Up here again. Down here. Small triangle. Squiggly line. And here we go. Whatever this is. Right? The watchful eye. Oh. Let's go for the shard. And then for the last ward. Do you know that feeling when you're like just about to sneeze, but nothing happens and you're just like, I hate it. Decide, buddy. Do you want to sneeze or not? Here we go. Barrier and whee. Place a herb. Specifically at this wagon. Okay. And that even already was the whole quest. Well. Oh no, did I jump down too early? I think I did. I think I did. Now we have to climb up again. Yeah, we started the shard quest, we are going to finish it. Come on, Battlenug. Haven't seen you in quite some time, friend. Which is entirely my fault, but hey. The key is the grave key on European keyboards and the tilde on American. Huh. The more you know. Come on. Go slide down. And I think up there somewhere it should be, right? Aha, I see it. The last shard! Well, not in the game, but in the Frostback Basin. It's also interesting because if you look at them, they look like really big and massive. So not only heavy, but also quite big, like a big book, I'd say. And if you put them into the doors at the temple, if you remember that, they're like really small. They're like not even a finger, like half a finger maybe. So, let's go for this mysterious beast. And afterwards, I would say we go here, look what the astrarium's got us, and then we raid the camps. And after that we can do the main quest. Okay, barrier up, and jump. Oh no, don't attack me. Come on, just run away.
Your worship.
Oh, hi. I think I need to go up here to get enough height to get there. But we'll see. Not. It just looks like normal Gurgut. There we go. The dancing animals. Why do they do that? They look so happy and now we're slaughtering them. Great. And they can also shoot. Why can they shoot? What are they spitting? Pros of this enemy, it has a cute dance. Con of this enemy, it spits. And like quite far, like how far was that? Can you spit 20 meters in a straight line? I can't. Wait, no, it's attacking spiders. You also can spit. Why can everything around here spit like toxic salvia? I don't like that. True. It's really funny that like American or like in general English keyboards and German keyboards has as the main difference that they just invert Z and Y. A half-chewed label. A half-chewed label clings to the apparatus. The remaining text has blurred beneath a coat of drool. The attempt, recorded for posterity at the behest of, but be lost in the endeavor, forward the property of.
This, whatever this is, it must be what de Mortezan wanted.
I'm sure he'll be able to attain information from it. Unless... is part of this eaten?
Yeah. Kinda sound a little bit like a last will, right? Let's see. Seems kinda sketchy. Here, spiders again. But do you know what's worse than spiders? Spiders spitting at you. Though then again, at least they keep their distance to you then, I guess.
Sarah.
I'm not Sarah. Let's talk to our guy here. Avaar Pierre d'Amortissant. Or
that
something.
Dunwich yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
Yeah, you don't really seem happy that he's alive, but like that your assistant is alive. Great.
Your scribe, Dunwich, mentioned something called the Nox Mortar.
Ah, yes. I have yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon. Not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
Yeah, I don't like him.
I've evidence of your Nox Mortar, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth. Let me see. Gargut and Gargut. But this. A beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront it. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation. If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
Okay.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
We still don't really know what it is, right? Ah, but if we can get it in the middle of the creepy swamp. Probably a very nice creature. Right? Right. Sigh. Let's go looking for the thing. I mean, the nerve of this guy. I mean, what do even we get out of this whole deal? Except playing with spiders or... I don't know. What kind of creature is this thing? Are we looking for basically Bigfoot? Another place where I have issues with finding the right path. Huh? Huh. This one doesn't look creepy at all. I mean, even the fellow Maya seems... not much better than this
Mortezan
place.
said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
Maybe a little bit. Oh, what a good spot. Someone even prepared a trap here. Wait for the Nox Mortar, then kill it.
Is that... Wait. Did you hear that?
Do we have to kill it? What kind of endeavor is that? Oh, I think there's a creature.
You can't be serious.
How about you just go there and kill it?
It's a bogfisher?
I thought bogfishers were nice.
I mean, it didn't really do anything to us, right? We are attacking it. I don't like the researcher. I blame him for everything. Gosh. How much armor is that even? Go. One explode. More fire. Oh, the small ones look so... I have such a bad feeling about killing this thing. This Borgfisher. Basically it just seems like a mom looking out for her babies.
They can take you.
Which is another example why I can't play evil. I even feel bad for this here. Yeah, right? Oh. I don't like this quest. And now we're even attacking more wildlife. Great.
I suppose it was a very aggressive bogfisher. Not what I expected.
Mortazan will want to hear about this.
I mean, I think I also would be a little bit aggressive if someone just barged into my home. Where my children, my babies are. Right? I don't like that ending of that quest. Oh, well. What do we want to do afterwards? I think we're going to go... Yeah, to the Astrarium. Go. Inquisition has something against wildlife. Right? I don't know, maybe that's how we get food for our camp, but still. I don't like this quest.
Pray, do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Morta.
And also why call it Nox Morta? Because I mean, Nox is Latin for night. Or darkness. But like Morta? I don't know any Latin, I have to say. I just know some things because of like specific terms you have in science, because they are, well, they are derived from Latin.
Is the Nox Morta a bogfisher by any chance? A large, aggressive bogfisher?
Bogfisher? That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin, and here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. So when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its toll. Permit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich? I must draft a letter to the university.
Gosh. What a guy.
Inquisitor.
Morta's death? Not really. Like, Mori is mortal. And yeah, Morse is death. But I guess, so it has kind of death and night. Which is a very edgy name. Not that I disapprove, but still.